Hello, and welcome to Math Lessons with Linda. Today's topic is adding and subtracting rational expressions. There is one additional video on this topic, but it can sometimes be a tough topic, so I thought we could do another example together. When we are adding two fractions together, remember that you need to have a common denominator. For rational expressions, we would want to factor the denominators to see what each individual factor is and what we need to include in our LCD. So for our first denominator, x squared minus 9 is a dots. So that factors into x plus 3 and x minus 3. In our second fraction, the denominator, we'll just do some trial and error, but this will factor into an x plus 3 and an x minus 2. So anything that appears in either fraction, I need to include in my LCD. So they both have an x plus 3, I need that. They both have an x, or the first one has an x minus 3, I need that. And the second one has an x minus 2, so I need to use that. Now I'm going to look to see what is lacking in each of the denominators, and that's what I need to multiply each of these by. So in this first fraction, it doesn't have the x minus 2 in the denominator, so I'm going to multiply that in the numerator and denominator to make it stay an equivalent fraction. In my second fraction, it is lacking the x minus 3, so I need to multiply that also in the numerator and denominator to keep it an equivalent fraction. So once the denominators are the same, I can write this all as one fraction. So the way I'm going to do it is first by rewriting what my numerator is going to be. So the 2x times x minus 2 plus the 5 times x minus 3. And now my new denominator includes all three of these factors, x plus 3, x minus 3, and the x minus 2. So let's go ahead and distribute. I'll have 2x squared minus a 4x plus a 5x and minus a 15. Before I write the denominator, I'm just going to clean this up a little bit, which is 2x squared plus a 1x minus a 15. And the denominator is x plus 3, x minus 3, x minus 2. So this is kind of where we are. Remember that we want to check to see if we can factor the numerator because potentially we can cancel something in the denominator. In this problem, I can factor my numerator into 2x minus 5 and x plus 3. And I know that I will have at least one factor that is going to cancel. There's an x plus 3 in the numerator and also one in the denominator. So I'm allowed to cancel those. Nothing else is the same in both the top and the bottom of my fraction. So my answer is going to be the 2x minus 5 from the numerator, and then the x minus 3 and the x minus 2 in the denominator. And that's another example of how to add and subtract rational expressions.